Bow wow wow, yippee yo, yippee yay. Bow wow, yippee yo, yippee yay.
Please look at the Thailand Rob. What's going on? Happy Songkran to everybody. Which doesn't really look much like Songkran around here. That doesn't look like Songkran anywhere going on, because they pretty much benched it again this year because of the third wave. What's going on with the COVID? You can see how much business we got going on around here. Taxi drivers just sitting around, massage just sitting around. And this is Soy Bucal. It's a pretty decently busy place. I'm getting ready to go up here and have a beer, because they can still sell beer if I go to a restaurant. And so I'm just gonna go down the road here, sit down. I do have one little ray of sunshine news that you may have already heard, but if you haven't, I'll sit there, I'll tell you that one here in a minute. Yep. And hold on. One second. Thank you. So anyway, yeah, the worst thing that I've got concerns about now, which would be a lockdown between traveling back from here to anywhere, to Bangkok or back to Phuket, which means I could get locked in here in Pattaya indefinitely. Last time I think it was a 6-week lockdown for travel. In Kamala, I think it was 6 weeks. So worst case scenario is after Songkran, Friday or maybe next week, they could put in that, and I could be here in Pattaya for a lot longer than I thought. My next plan to travel was to go to Bangkok, but if they implement that, there's just no way I can be able to go. So hold on. Let's see. Some of these restaurants, you can still have a beer. I'm gonna go down here to a little side one. There's not so many people, so when I talk, I don't get on their nerves. But let's get down here, and I'll tell you that little ray of sunshine news, and keep our fingers crossed that we'll be able to still travel from Bangkok to Pattaya. Hopefully they don't change that, because right now is the biggest travel season all year. Everyone usually goes home for Songkran, so airfares are expensive and all, but they haven't locked down the travel because of that. But after Songkran, within days, they can make a split decision and go, you know what, we're gonna shut it down. It all depends on how many cases get reported within this week. I'm right here at this little corner. My favorite little bar area, but they're not selling beer right now because it's a bar. It's not a restaurant. Maybe a Subway. All right, we can sit down. I'll be right back.
A few minutes later.
I'm gonna go here to Dragon, because right now you can get a Leo beer for 40 baht. Big one for 70. So yeah, I've gotten down here to the Dragon Hotel, apartment. Dragon apartment and restaurant. And 1 Leo, 40 baht. All day till 6 p.m. Big one, oh, that tastes good. Big ones are 70 baht. I would have got a big one, but I just realized I left my cell phone at the room. So now I've got to double back and go get that. Oh, but anyway, enough about me and my telephone. The ray of sunshine that we're looking at is, believe it or not, the government here is considering that all expats with long-term visas they're trying to consider a proposal to eliminate the 90-day reporting and restructure the TM30s to make it a lot easier to be over here, where basically every 3 months now I have to report to immigration to just show where my current location is. And the online system hasn't been working lately, and so you have to go in person. So in the almost 6 years that I've lived here, we've all talked about how nice it would be if we didn't have to do this 90-day report. And believe it or not, it looks like finally there might be some progress going on. Of course, that's going to be put on the shelf until this COVID thing obviously is passed. But they're looking at ways that once they reopen Thailand, They want to get people over here with less hassle. I mean, they're just wanting to make it easier to get back on their feet, and I understand that, and I give the Thai government big thumbs up on that one. So guys, again, we're sitting here at Songkran where nothing is happening, even at the subway, which is what I had for dinner last night, just in case you were interested. Nothing. Nothing. I mean, of course, there's no nightlife going on now because the sun's still out. Later on, you might see some people walking up and down the street that would be eye-catching. So maybe that's what I'll do tonight, is just go back out for a beer like this with a couple of friends and people watch. Because what else are you gonna do when everything's in lockdown or shut down or boarded up and kaput? Oh, and guys, as I head back to my room, because I left my phone there, it got me thinking about security again. Squirrel! So as I said last month, I want to say it once a month. I use NordVPN. I've got the description down in the link below, because when you're staying at these hotels with open networks, you don't want to be in your room on a local open network that's not secure when you're trying to do bank transfers or, you know, any kind of personal information that you wouldn't want shared. Your IP address is protected with NordVPN. So anyway, yes, they got a special deal set up for you on the link that's in the description right at the top, NordVPN. I use it, love it, got it on my phone as well. Still left in my room. Hopefully it's still secure. On that note, see you guys later, hopefully tomorrow, and I'll let you know what's going on. This is the closest bright shirt I got. I don't have a Songkran shirt. You gotta buy a Songkran shirt. See ya. Oh.
Can you take this asshole back to America, please?
Goody goody, don't forget that.